Hello, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name is Wendy Wing. I'm doing a psychic tarot reading, tuning into the day's energy, seeing what divine messages of guidance come through. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'd like to invite all of you to the next transformational group session on Thursday, March 20th, 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. We'll be doing we and the energetic team that is has formed to come together for, it's hard for me to even talk about this space because the energies are so expansive. And this morning I got the details of what will be happening on Thursday. We've got energies like Kali Ma, Saint Germain and the Violet Flame, Yeshua, Christ's Force Healing, Archangel Michael, Saint Francis of Assisi, Arcturians, and the Essassani. This is a very transformational space, helping you deprogram any blocks from you becoming the version of yourself that you prefer and having the life that you would prefer to create. So, if this sounds like a place that you would like to be, there's a link in the description box says transformational group session, and the link takes you to my book online page and you can sign up there. All right, let's get to this reading. Whew. All right, what's the overall energy of today's reading? Awesome. What's hidden from the viewer? Fantastic. Outcome and advice. Outcome and advice, next steps. There we go. All right. Overall energy of this reading. 3 cards came out. Page of Wands, Strength card reverse, 4 of Pentacles reversed. This looks like someone going after what they desire, following their enthusiasm. Wow. Facing their fears and letting go of something, an environment, a person, a situation, a relationship that's too small. It looks like what I'm tuned into here is someone willing to have a beginner's mindset. Someone willing to start over, to go after what you desire, following your enthusiasm. It looks like there's a lot of insecurities coming up, a lot of fears that might be coming up for you to move through. These fears feel like they're coming from your ego and from limitations within you, creating insecurity. Your ego wants to keep you safe and says, don't try anything new. Don't go in that direction. Don't do anything new. Don't try anything. And it looks like you are, this energy is someone pushing off of their south node, pushing off of a stuck space of lessons and taking your energy, your enthusiasm, and moving towards your north node. It feels like you might have been kind of resting on your south node, your lessons, and feeling like that's natural. that stuckness. Four of Pentacles, this person is clinging on to the 4 pentacles he has because he doesn't believe, he doesn't trust that there's more. And it looks like with this death figure coming in that there's a need to let go of those limiting beliefs, that there's plenty more, that this is not, with the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, it looks like you're letting go of a limited foundation, limited beliefs that have kept you stuck in a place, situation, relationship, and as a version of yourself that's listening to your fears instead of following your desires and allowing a beginner's mindset in. Wow. All right. Okay. I'm getting a story here. It looks like you've spent a lot of time cultivating a relationship that you thought was leading you to your happiness, your celebration, your joy. But it looks out like someone took advantage of your lack of discernment, not being able to really perceive or see what this relationship was and who they really were. It looks like the relationship was about putting you in this hanged man position, keeping you stuck. It looks like in this hanged man position, you're able to see things clearly. It feels like the longer you're in this relationship, the more stuck you are, the more confused you are, because this isn't the relationship you thought it was, and instead it was a lesson. If you allow it to be a lesson, you can learn from it, grow from it, expand from it. But it looks like while you're in it, while you're still connected, while you're still in this situation, in this environment, it's just very unlucky. Nothing, it feels like nothing grows here. Period. Boy, that's the end. Nothing grows here. Nothing can grow. It feels like you're out of, when you were in this space, some of you are out of that space, some of you are leaving this type of energy, and some of you are still in this space. It looks like once you realize that this is not leading you to what you thought it was, then there's a need to follow your desires, have a beginner's mindset, face your fears, and let go of the person, situation, environment, and trust that you can create elsewhere. What messages would be helpful for the viewer? Okay. It's a lot of challenges coming out. Independence, abundance, creating your own stability and security feels like a challenge. Finding balance in your emotions, being able to alchemize your own emotions and find balance. This activity and the realization that this is not leading you to your happily ever after creates hurt and woundedness and upset. And it feels like for some of you it's a challenge to alchemize that woundedness and find balance. For a lot of you, the Page of Wands energy, following your desires. Okay, for those of you who are still kind of in this energy, feeling the pain and woundedness of this experience, it might be hard to find excitement. I know when I've been in that kind of incredible woundedness, incredibly hurt, confused, trying to figure out where I've been, what I've been a part of. It's hard to get to the vibration of excitement and joy, inspiration. So what I would do when I was in that energy was follow my curiosity. What am I interested in? Anything that just holds a little bit more excitement than anything else around you. Not following that excitement that it has to lead you to something else, because then you are trying to control an outcome instead of trusting the energy of upliftment, and that feeling good is what you're wanting to feel. Following the feeling good because just for the excitement of it. So following your excitement, your interest, and that it doesn't have to lead you to something else, but teaching yourself how to follow, how to attune to, so you can start following your own guidance system. So you don't have to, this feels like the beginner step of how to attune to your own guidance system. So eventually, you don't need any tarot readers or anyone else outside of you to help you attune to what's for you, who you are, what you want. It looks like for some of you, it's a challenge to move away from this energy, to move to calmer grounds. For some of you, your nervous system might be at a chronic state of fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. A lot of you might be in a chronic state of fawning, pleasing someone else at any cost, kind of losing yourself in that. Feels like, if that resonates, that who you've been fawning is someone who's very controlling, manipulative, coercive, where you don't feel safe to bring up your needs and wants and how you are perceiving things, the feelings that you have. If you're not allowed to be a full expression of yourself, if someone is denying you your feelings, your perspective, and demanding that you perceive yourself and see them and see the world from their perspective, then you are aligning yourself with someone else. You are not aligned with your energy. And so the longer you attune to and center someone else in your experience, the more off balance you get, because you have your attunement, like a tuning fork, and then you have someone else's attunement. And if you chronically have decentered yourself and have centered someone else and a relationship, a situation, and you just keep attuning to that, then you are disaligned from your own well-being, your own vitality, your own creativity. And the longer you're in that activity, the more exhausted you are, the more depleted you are. All right, let's look at what's hidden. I've got two little packets of info here. We have the Page of Swords in reverse, Hermit reverse, Hangman again showing up, with the Ace of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. Let me get the first group. Page of Swords. Okay, this looks like someone is taking advantage of a belief system that you have, that you can't be alone, that you need to be in a relationship. And so it's created a hanged man energy where you sacrifice yourself, your needs, your wants, who you would prefer to be, to acquiesce to someone else's energy, to center someone else. So it looks like in what's hidden is maybe this belief system, you can't be alone. You need to be validated by your partner, by being in a partnership with someone else. This might have been programmed from your childhood, from your family of origin, society, religion. These beliefs, they're just beliefs. They're not true. That you need to be part of a partnership. And it looks like you might have a complete fear of being alone, of being by yourself. You might have also had a belief system around you needing to rescue, heal, wounded healer, fix it. I need to help everyone. And it looks like people have taken advantage of these beliefs that you have. So if you have a belief in your system, in your space, in your energy that says, I can't be alone, I need to be in a relationship, then someone comes in who offers a relationship with them. And of course, at first, it's wonderful, it's fantastic. But the longer you are in a relationship with them, the more involved you are, the more you dive into this relationship, it looks like they take advantage of your, I can't be alone, I have to be in a relationship, and so they can treat you poorly and take advantage of that wound. So you'll take and tolerate a lot of poor treatment because at least I'm not alone. And so they're taking advantage of your neediness. And so it looks like for some of you, that has been the case. With this Ace of Swords coming in and Six of Pentacles, you are looking for a true relationship, a true partnership, equals, equality, equal give and take, reciprocity. If you have been practiced in this lifetime of overgiving, it looks like it might be helpful for you when seeking other relationships with people, romantic friendships, work relationships, of putting in a little bit of work and then stopping and seeing if they return your energy. If they don't, that's fine. But it feels like I'm talking to somebody who overgives and overgives. Instead of give a little, message, and then wait. And if they don't reply, if they don't give back, or if they give back at less than, then that's the level you meet them. You don't be the overgiver. That creates a dynamic where you are always chronically giving, not receiving, not reciprocal. And so it might feel like you're not doing anything or not giving enough in relationships, because you might be so accustomed to giving everything. And so maybe practicing receiving and allowing people to help you, even if you don't need the help. Creating give and take so relationships can be honest and balanced and back and forth. Okay. It looks like you're choosing to be happy despite what you've been through. There's another message here. What's for some of you, this feels like Venus in retrograde. For some of you, a past person might be coming back into your energy or trying to get back into your energy to see if you'll invest in them again, if you will ignore everything, the reality of what's happened, and just go back into focusing all your time and attention and centering them. It feels like most of you that I'm perceiving here are past that activity does not sound like something that you want to repeat of, and you're choosing to be happy where you are with whatever that is. Yeah, it feels like someone from your past coming in, trying to get a healing from you because they're in a bad place. It feels like they might be receiving karma. Feels like if you go back into that wounded healer, help everyone type of mentality, that you just get pulled back into that. One of interesting lessons on my journey as being a healer is that you're not meant to heal everyone. And sometimes I've walked into situations and I'm like, I can heal, I can change this. And I do that for the wrong reasons, to kind of prove myself, to show. And yeah, I helped that person and received their karma and was miserable for days after because they were in lesson. And my need as a wounded healer to fix it and to prove how powerful I am stopped me from looking at the intentions around the healing. And is this the correct space for this? Is this helpful to everyone involved? So now I realize that not everybody needs fixing. Not everyone is meant to be healed, and to trust in the timing. Does that make sense? Not rushing in, not healing everybody. All right. In the outcome and advice, we have the King of Wands in reverse and the Nine of Swords in reverse. Who's the King of Wands in reverse? It's the first time they've shown up in this reading. Nine of Cups, Seven of Swords. I get the feeling that this King of Wands in reverse, when they're feeling aligned and happy and joyful, what they like to do with that energy is lie, cheat, steal. They enjoy passionate exercises. I want what I want when I want it. This person, though, really likes being deceptive. I get the feeling this person would really love third parties, being in affairs, being deceitful, getting away with things. It makes them feel powerful to be able to convince people against their own better judgment, that type. This is a very indulgent energy. It feels like they're wildly insecure, though. They're following their passions and desires. But it feels like this person leaves a swatch of disaster because they don't care about what the lying, cheating, stealing, and the destruction that what they want. They just have this, I want what I want when I want it. Why is the King of Wands showing in reverse showing up in the outcome and advice? Yeah, player. Knight of Wands reverse, Two of Pentacles. This is a kind of a type of person who juggles, who tells you what you want to hear, that gets you. This feels like a lot of desire and passion. And they sell you. They juggle you. They tell you what you want to hear. They keep saying, yes, I am in agreement with you. And they mirror your energy and match your energy and keep saying, yes, I am in agreement. I want the same thing. So you feel like this is a dream come true. But this person is just juggling you. They're just convincing you, taking advantage of your woundedness and your I can't be alone and your insecurities, making you feel really good and lying to you, telling you what you want to hear, convincing you. And it looks like you were tired of this type of person, this type of relationship, and you're willing to get out of a comfort zone and stop going after, stop. It feels like you're not interested in someone who's selling you some dream. It feels like you want something real. So it feels like tactical advice is coming in. So when you date someone, if you're dating someone now, not telling people everything that you're looking for. Go slowly. Ask the difficult questions. Don't give them softballs, but ask them difficult questions before you've told them how you feel and your perspective, so you can see who they really are. What I'm getting from this energy is they take advantage of someone who is being very honest and open and assuming that they are mirroring that honesty back. And instead, they're telling you what you want to hear. So you could also say an untruth, something that you don't believe, and see how they deal with that. Going slowly, not rushing in. This person takes advantage of feelings, desires, and tries to rush quickly through to commitment, to rush because they need to hook you in so they can stop pretending and they can start being who they really are and have you hooked in. What else would help the... Wow. Four of Swords is no contact, cutting communication, stop trying to convince someone. It feels like once someone shows you that they're not authentic, just recognizing, oh, that's what they've been dealing in. That's what they're looking for. It feels like there's cutting contact, cutting communication, a need to heal so you're no longer susceptible to this type of energy. For some of you, this type of energy keeps you connected, constantly communicating to you, getting a hit, giving you a hit of their energy, keeping you connected. It feels like going slowly and finding your space, finding your energy, centering yourself, being able to take a couple days, a week off to find your energy. It looks like this person quickly wants you in an enmeshed relationship in your field so you can't see the red flags, so you can't really perceive them. And so by taking some time away, you can find yourself, reconnect with your energy, and see if this person is the same one-on-one. Are they the same in group scenarios? How do they treat you? How do you feel when you're around them and their friends? How do you like them when they're around your friends? There's something about this person that needs to isolate you and get you in a state of being that's kind of a fantasy that disconnects. And so what helps is being in different types of settings with this person and not just one-on-one, and seeing how you feel and how they interact. Do you disappear when they're with their friends? This feels like someone who puts on a big mask. And so when you're in groups and situations with other people, they can't give you that same energy and it kind of falls apart. This type of person wants one-on-one time constantly, doesn't want to be around other people so they can maintain that mask with you and get you hooked in. Woo, tactical. Any other advice for the viewers? Feels like that's it. Feels like going slowly, taking your time, not needing this to be the one. If you need them to be the one, then they take advantage of that need, of your needing them, and your neediness of them and of a relationship makes you ignore red flags and ignore reality and go off into kind of a fantasy. So, all right, I hope this has been helpful. Thank you all so much for being here. Have a great day.